I made a video a little while ago regarding the situation, not even using Charlie Kirk's face or anything like that in the thumbnail. You wouldn't know unless the Lord led you to it so that you can be enlightened. But I just want to, and the false prophets are already coming out the woodwork talking about that this is going to be used for revival and to push political agendas and all of that kind of stuff. And of course, that's what devils do. They exploit unfortunate situations such as this. So, don't be entangled in all of that foolishness. God is not using this for revival or none of that. This is all an agenda of the enemy. It's not a coincidence that, the National Guard was deployed in D.C. and then they're talking about doing that in Chicago and whatnot. Well, what's going on? Well, when we get used to the National Guard being deployed because of crime or whatever the case may be, all it takes is for something else to occur to where we're already used to the National Guard being out and controlling everything, for them to gain control or try to take away other liberties for things that they that doesn't really require the National Guard. Kind of like when COVID was at play and they issued like that time, I forgot what the correct way to articulate it, but it was like a curfew. It was like a curfew. You had to be in by a certain time, or only this, essential workers could be out, this and that. Well, if they get you used to National Guard being out because of an issue, then once they try to control you for another reason, or if they consider you a threat or a danger, if you just would go against anything, even so much as masking up, something like that, what are we going to do? We're already going to be used to them using that for an agenda. So you got to understand, this is why I made the video I made earlier. Deception is at play here, y'all. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, of course, but this is all an agenda. This is why it's on the brink of September 11th. Amen. The devil knows what he's doing. And don't let these false prophets exploit this situation for attention and views and for false revivals and all of that stupidness, okay? Because they're devils, they're false. They're falling for anything the media puts out in front of them. The media is wicked on both sides. No matter if you're leftist or right-wing conservative, okay? There was something called the Hegelian dialectic, right? That came from a German philosopher in the 19th century. And what that entails, or an aspect of it, is creating a problem and then giving people the solution. And the devil knows how to use this dialectic, okay? They'll create a problem, or they'll use a problem that's already there, and then they'll come up with a solution for it to push an agenda. Y'all stay prayed up, stay off the media, and stay away from false prophets.